Hi folks, this is a video on parallel tangents. So the main rule here is that any line parallel to ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 has equation ax plus by plus k is equal to 0. So what you have to notice here is that the thing that's in front of the x and the thing that's in front of the y won't change as long as the lines are parallel to each other. So if we were to take an equation like 2x plus 4y is equal to 5, something like that. So if I was to move everything to the other side to figure out the slopes of 4y is to minus 2x plus 5, and then bring over 4, we get y is equal to minus a half x plus 5 over 4. So there, for that equation of the line, the slope will be the minus a half because it's in front of the x. So if I was to take any other value there, so if I was to take, for example, 2x plus 4y is equal to, I could pick any number, just say minus 11. If I was to do the same thing, if I was to move over to 2x, so we get 4y equal to minus 2x minus 11, and then y is equal to minus, it'll be minus a half x minus 11 over 4. So the second part always changes, but what's in front of the x will never change. So as long as it's the same x and y coefficient at the start, it has to have the same slope. So they're always going to have the same slope, and that's what parallel lines are. So when two lines are parallel, they automatically have the same slope. So all of those will have the same slope because it's the same rise over run. So the main thing to remember here is that the thing that's in front of the x and the thing that's in front of the y must be the same if lines are parallel to each other. And then it's just the other bit, the plus c or whatever, that's the thing that will always change each time. So find the equations of two lines to the parallel to the line 3x plus 4y minus 6 is equal to 0, and which are tangents to the circle. So x squared plus y squared is equal to 5. So we know straight away with this circle anyway, it's a simple enough circle because we know that the center has to be 0, 0. So if I was to draw a quick sketch of this circle, it's just going to be around the origin. So, and it would just go out to 5 each time. So because radius has to be 5 and center is 0, 0. So we want lines that are parallel to this line here, this 3x plus 4y minus 6 equals 0. So we know that it's going to be 3x plus 4y plus k is equal to 0. I'm just putting a k in there because that's the thing that we don't know. If they're parallel to that line, it has to be 3x plus 4y plus something is equal to 0. So we know that the radius is 5. So if I was to draw the tangents, it doesn't really matter. I think the tangents would be about there on this one if you figure out what the slope is, but it doesn't really matter anyway. What you need to realize is that the distance from the center to the tangent is going to be 5 each time. So it has to be 5 to the tangent from the center, and also that it's the center is the point 0. Basically, perpendicular distance from that line to 0, 0 would be equal to 5. So the perpendicular distance from 3x minus 4y plus k is equal to 0 to 0, 0 has to be equal to 5. Therefore, I can use the equation ax plus by plus c to value that over root a squared plus b squared has to be equal to well, it's 5 in this case, so I'm just subbing in everything then. So 3 is a, 4 is b, k is c, and 0, 0 are the x1, should be x1, y1 in that formula. So So I can already see that the bottom there, 3 squared plus 4 squared, will give me 25, so root 25 is 5, so I end up getting k, or the absolute value of k over 5 is equal to 5, and then if I bring the 5 across, I get the absolute value of k is equal to 25, therefore k is equal to 25 or minus 25, so one or the other. So I can just put them both into that formula then. So I can just say equation 1 is 3x plus 4y plus 25 is equal to 0, and equation 2, 3x plus 4y minus 25 is equal to 0. So they're my two values of k then. Right, so here's another question then. So it gives you a hint at the start even as to how to start it. It's not straightforward because the center is not 0, 0 here, but you're going to do it in the same way. So if you want to pause the video and have a go at it, then try and play it on and I'll go through the answers. Right, so any line equation of a line parallel has to be 3x plus 4y plus k is equal to 0. So that's the line of any line parallel to that line at the top. I'm going to work out our center here, so 2g would be equal to minus 2, so g is equal to minus 1, and 2f is equal to minus 2, so f is equal to minus 1, and therefore minus g minus f that's going to be the center, has to be 1, 1. So our center is 1, 1. Our radius, I can use this formula, it's in the log table, so g squared plus f squared minus c. So therefore 1 squared plus 1 squared, well they're both minus 1 squared, but it won't make a difference, and then minus minus 7, so plus 7. So the square root of that, that's going to give me 9, so root 9, so that's 3. So radius is 3. So radius is 3 here. I know that the center is 1, 1. So a perpendicular distance from that line 3x plus 4y plus k is equal to 0 to the point 1, 1, which is the center, has to be equal to 3, which is the radius. So that's what's going to give me my two values of k again, so similar to the last one. So I'm using this formula. And I'm just going to let it be equal to 3 in the end. So we get, on top I'm going to get k plus 7. That's the absolute value. Over, again, I'm going to get 5 on the bottom is equal to 3. So we're going to get 15 is equal to the absolute value of k plus 7. So you have a couple of options. If you want, you have two values of k, or you could just treat 1 as plus, 1 as minus. So k plus 7 is 15, or k plus 7 is equal to minus 15. So k is equal to minus 22, or k is equal to 8. if k is equal to 8, then our equation is, well, we know, so it's going to be 3, yeah, so I'm just subbing them back in for k, so 3x plus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0, or 3x plus 4y minus 22 is equal to 0. So those are the two tangents then of the circle.